So welcome to our channel. Let's learn with us. So in today's topics, we're gonna learn about tokens in Python, how these tokens are being formed, and what really are tokens. Okay. So these are some questions which are being asked in comment section or in different videos that what really are token in Python. Okay. So in Python, tokens are the smallest unit of a program that Python interpreter understand when a Python program is executed. The source code is broken down into tokens for further processing. So there are several types of tokens. First keywords, second identifiers, third literals, fourth operators, then fifth punctuations, also called as delimiters. Then sixth one is comments. So keywords. These are the reserved words in Python that have special meanings. Example include if, else, for, while, def, return, etc. You cannot use keywords as variable name, as we already know that keywords are some reserved words which only used for a specific purpose. For example, if and as for loops, for you can use for loops. Also, while is reserved for loops or other functions. So these are some keywords which are being reserved for special use only. So these are tokens. These are the smallest unit basically. Then second, identifiers, the name you give to your variables, functions or classes. Example, x, my function, or person are identifiers. So basically identifiers are also the variable names, function names, class names are also a tokens. So Python, when the Python interpreter works, it break down the program into different sections. So basically it not really just run along the line, it really break that line into smaller pieces. Okay, first it check keywords, then identifier, letters, operator, punctuations, comments. It check for all, then only it understand what really written on that page. So third one is literals. They are the fixed values that appear directly in the code. Python has several types of literals. Numeric literals like 10, 3.4, 1.4. String literals like hello. Python boolean literals like true and false. There are some operators. These are symbols that perform operations on variable and values. Example include arithmetic operators, plus, minus, into, divide, comparison operator, double is equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than. Okay, then other one is like logical operators, and, or, not. These are some operators which are basically used in Python. You can also check out the program in which we explain each operator, arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical operators in detail with example of programs. Then fifth one is punctuation, like these parentheses, these brackets, square brackets, curly brackets, commas, colons, semicolons. So these are some things which are counted as tokens. These are the smallest unit. When program is run, the interpreter interrupt every tokens which is being written, and based on that tokens it identify what really the code means. Otherwise it cannot really knows what the code is being written. Now comments, though not technically a token in a sense of being executed, comments marked with a hash are recognized as a special part of code for human readability. So these are not the basically in sense for the Python interpreter. Basically these are for humans, so they can read out and understand what really the comment is and what really the coder wants to say to user. Okay, so these are some questions also, like, so when I'm executing a program in Python, first process these tokens are, you are saying, yeah. So basically this process also called as tokenization. Okay, this process of breaking down your source code into individual tokens, which are the smallest units the interpreter can understand. So how the process works. So basically first tokenizations work, the code is can broken down into tokens like keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, etc. Example, if you have code x is equal to 10 plus 20, it would be broken down into x is equal to uh, x comma is equal to comma 10 comma plus comma 20. So basically we broke every code into tokens. basically x is being broken, then is equal to is being broken, then 10 is being broken, then plus sign, then 20 sign. So everything is broken down, so it makes sense. Now second one is parsing. After tokenization, Python interpreter organize the token into structure that follows Python's syntax rule. These steps check if sequence of token makes sense according to Python grammar. So basically, parsing means the interpreter organize the tokens into structure so that the program will make sense. Okay, you cannot just write your code above to the function. Okay, to your main code. Function has to be in starting point. So parsing is that you are organizing your tokens with respect to rules which is being allowed or which is being already given. Now third point is compilation. The parse code is then compiled into bytecode, which is lower level platform independent representation of your code. Basically bytecode, it changed to bytecode so that it can be run by the pvm, which is Python virtual machine, and your code is run. Okay, so these are the some steps: tokenization, parsing, compilation, and at last execution, which is run by pvm. Now so I can say Python grammar is so important for Python interpreter to understand what really the user have written. So yeah, basically yes, you can also say tokenization as Python grammar. So or Python syntax, it is crucial for interpreter to understand and properly execute what the user has written. The grammar defines the rules about how tokens, keywords, operators, variables, etc. can be arranged to form valid statement and expression. If grammar rules are not followed, for example, missing colons, wrong indentation, or incorrect operator uses, Python will raise a syntax error. So basically, what a syntax error you can also understand by whatever we now uh, understand that syntax error is nothing when tokenization is not performed with properly. If there is error in tokenization, the Python will raise a syntax error. Syntax error means nothing. It means the way a Python code has to be written is it is not written that way. Means the predefined arrangement, predefined ways which is being assigned. In that manner, Python code is not being written to preventing the program for running. Okay, so syntax error prevent the program from running. This is why the understanding Python grammar and syntax is very important. It allows the interpreter to correct parts the code and execute the desired operations. So in summary, token form the building blocks. Grammar tell the interpreter how those tokens can be arranged to form meaningful code. Without correct grammar, the interpreter wouldn't know how to interpret or structure the tokens properly. So syntax error means wrong follow-up tokens. So yeah, this is, for example, we can take example. For example, if x is greater than 10, print x. So what is error? Missing colon. So in here, the colon is missing. Because of that, it gives the syntax error. Now print hello. So there is no round brackets. Because of that, it gives error. Okay, syntax error. Improper indentation, like after the functions you write just below that line you write the print, but you have to give space so that it would be correct. So these are some rules which has to be followed. If not followed properly, Python will give syntax error. In today's video we know about tokenization. We know about how the process and how the Python really works. We know about syntax error. So this is all. If you like this video, you can gonna like and comment down. If not, comment down also what you not like. Till then, see you in the next video. Till then, see you, tata, bye bye, thank you.